It's a tough wicket to bat on. Looks as though there's not the consistent bounce that you'd like as a batter, but Bartlett's having his problems with luck.
Yeah, it has kept the shade low, hasn't it? And we've seen a few times the ball keeping low. Well, this is the last wicket. Got in the bottom part of the bat. He was trying to play it towards the mid-wicket area, and it goes spoons off to mid-off. So the bowler also, it looks like the ball's not coming on to the bat. It looks like it's on a slowish side.
Just the way that he is holding the bat there, Saif. Just looks as though he's going aerial rather than trying to hit through the ball. So that blade was on an angle rather than hitting it full face and trying to hit it like a barrel on a baseball bat, where you're just hitting it right in the meat.
I think key for the bowlers here on this kind of a surface is also take the pace off the ball, because the ball has started to do something.
And I love this from Ridoy. He's just come in, first ball after the wicket. He's captaining for the first game as well. And he's just said to Renshaw, yep, you might have had a good series in the one days. You might have got a quick wicket in your first over in the T20s. And I'm just going to show you, I'm captain. This is my turf, and I'm going to test you.
Yeah, they've been quite aggressive. And you can see that the particular shot from the stand-in captain, Ridoy. With that single, 50 comes up for Bangladesh.
That is a well-compiled 50. Yes, they have lost 2 wickets, but it is a difficult wicket out there. Inconsistent bounce. Two balls left in the power play. Bartlett under pressure. He's bowling to the captain, Ridoy. First time as captain.
Quick single taken. Now, this is the 12th time that these teams are meeting each other in this format of the game. Out of the 11 matches, Australia has won 7. 4 for Bangladesh. And there's some big support here for Ridoy and company. Australia has the upper hand in terms of the results.
It's all right having the upper hand with the results, but it's today, Australia. They've got youth on their side. That youth needs to stand up.
Again, well bowled. 7 in that over. After 6, Bangladesh 52 for 2.
Renault 5. Love at first sight. UK Car of the Year 2026.
Oh, the game at just over 8 runs and an over in the first 6 overs, the power play. And in comes Adam Zampa. And this is an interesting move because have a look at those numbers. Best of 5 for 19. Closing in on 150 wickets. And I think he's going to get a lot of purchase from this surface. Onto the pad, starts down the leg side.
What will be interesting is if he does. Be quite interested to see what type of shape he bowls as well. The one-day internationals, especially the first two games, he lacked a little bit of confidence, but then he started to gain that confidence, and all of a sudden there was drift and drop. He's prepared to throw the ball up and try and extract some turn. Will he do that early on in this T20 match?
Nice, Ren.
Yeah, when you see this kind of a surface, then you start to try to understand what's a good total on the surface. At this rate, it's 160 plus. Wickets in hand can go beyond. And it's the middle part where it's crucial for both the teams. And this is the power play highlights. Some lovely shots. They're very aggressive going down the wicket. This one straight into the hands. The no-look shot. And then again, trying to be aggressive and dismissing in that fashion. That was a big one. That's a big slap. Again, short. Yeah, he needs to get his length right first and foremost. They'll come back for the second, because I think there is something for the spinners here.
Very impressed with Shumashaka there. It was short. It was wide of off stump. He wasn't trying to go too square. He's trying to hit between deep mid on and deep mid wicket. Just love where he's looking for that gap, knowing that he wasn't going to be able to control the shot with ease, so that's why he went along the ground.
And he's targeting the pads, and if you look at the field, there's nobody inside the circle in front of the batter. The lone fielder inside the circle on the onside was a short fine when the left-hander Shumashaka was on strike.
And just look at the deep mid on there. The deep mid on is fairly square rather than straight, and that tells you that he is going to be trying to bowl that line closer to the stumps rather than wide of off stump. And that is a beautiful piece of bowling from Zampa. Ridoy trying to take the leg spinner over mid-wicket. On the last ball of the over, he got a bit ambitious.
Yeah, silences the crowd. And I did mention that it probably is the kind of a surface where he'll enjoy bowling here. Lovely delivery. Missing it. And the ball going out to hit the stumps. So he picks up a wicket off the last ball of his very first over. The stand-in skipper, Rida, gone for 8. Bangladesh 57 for 3. Parvez Hussain him on the left-hander, replacing Ridoy. And he's got 100, which came against the UAE. But a different surface, so they need a different mindset. Was it there for him to take on to play that big shot?
I'm going to have to give you credit here, Atar, because you were talking off air while we went to the break, that he was just looking to go for that sweep shot against spin. No other options. It was 2-4 for that shot to go over mid-wicket. If you're going to sweep, probably look to go along the ground square to that length. And Ridoy, captaining for the first time, has let Australia in, and that man Zampa, he's got 150 wickets now in T20 cricket.
Nice drift, Ren.
Well, I just got a little excited with the leg spinner from Australia. Zampa, 150 wickets. No, he's still got to get 2 more. But I think today's the day.
Yeah, I think, straight away, most wickets for T20 International, 140. He's away, right at the top. He's been a star for Australia. And the other thing which comes to my mind is that on this kind of a surface, you need to bowl as straight as possible, stump to stump. Because, there has been an uneven bounce. And if the ball does grip, then you can trouble the batters. So one of the things that they need to start doing on a consistent basis, and I'm sure Bangladesh camp in the dressing room will be actually looking at the surface. How much are we going to defend? First and foremost, how much we're going to end up scoring.
Nice, Ren.
Down the ground. Now the 15 deliveries since the last boundary. So Australia tightening things up.
With that man on screen, he's starting to find a little touch now, a little confidence.
Those kind of deliveries needs to be put away. It's wide, it's a full toss, and he misses out. Only a single.
If you miss out on them, you're going to be a little upset with it. But I think on this particular surface, 140, 150s, defendable.
That's a great shot. But still, there is a feeler in the air, but it looks so good. And pick up a couple of runs to finish the over. 6 in that over after 8, 63 for 3. Bangladesh winning the toss and deciding to bat first after 8 overs, 63 for 3. And just about another hour or so, hour and a half, Bangladesh women's team will take on Australian women's team in the T20 World Cup. So it's a double header. Bangladesh women team started brilliantly. They went on to win their very first match against the Netherlands by 6 wickets. So another good contest happening in England.
A little bit more confident with the ladies than the men at the moment today.
Inside out, shouts of catch it. Oh, what a grab that is. That is brilliant. Nikhil Chaudhary has taken a really good catch. And who's the bowler? No surprises here. It's Adam Zampa.
Well, he's working his way to 150. There's not much turn there. And Sumashaka realising that, just trying to give himself a little bit of room to go over cover. But he just got it too square. And Chowdhury, welcome to international cricket for Australia. What a wonderful catch. Sumashaka out for 17. Bangladesh 64 for 4.
Brace yourself for a season to shout about. Because on HBO Max, summer just got bigger.
This is what we want to see.
When elite sport meets blockbuster entertainment, you'll be jumping out of your seat.
None of this is normal.
All the drama, all the big names in one place. Wow. Summer will never be the same again.
Four down inside the 9th over. And the debutant is in the middle. Abdul Ghaffar Sakline making his first appearance in T20 International for Bangladesh. it's going to be a tough and acid test for him. Bangladesh in a spot of bother here. Adam Zampa, another one in the back for him. 8 deliveries he has bowled so far, and he's picked up 2 for 6. Get a slip in, please.
If he was getting a little bit of turn, you would put that slip in place at Tar, but I don't think he wants to. But he's just gone a little bit wider. He saw Sumashaka just give himself a little bit of room, made him reach for it, and what a catch. Welcome to international cricket, young Chowdhury.
The debutant taking a marvelous catch. He made some room and went down the leg side, but he just got a little bit wider, so he just really couldn't reach to it, and he knew he was in trouble. Down the leg side will be a wide.
Mikhail Chowdhury, first Indian to play, or Indian-born player to play for Australia in the men's game. There was a player, Mark Lavender, that played for West Australia. He broke his ankle and he was nearly going to get picked for Australia. He was born in Chennai.
A bit of a concern for the Bangladesh dugout. Can this pair bail them out? They still have Shamim Hussain in the batting lineup. Yeah, they need, that would be a wide. The wrong one.
Let go of it, Zorbi.
Shamim expected to come in at 7. Mahdi can also bat, and so can Rishad Hussain. So they still have batting to come, but they've just lost too many.
Easy, Zorb, easy.
Zampa fields of his own bowling, and he finishes the wicket taken over. It went for 5 runs, 68 for 4. Bangladesh in search of a partnership here. They've lost now 4 wickets after the end of the 9th over. They need to find a way to first and foremost stop Australia from picking up another wicket in the next 4-5 overs, get into some sort of a momentum. Australia have been excellent with the ball.
Like this move from Mitchell Marsh. He's got Bangladesh on the back foot here at the moment. 4 wickets in the first 9 overs. So he's brought in Ellis. Good change of pace. Pressure on 2 youngsters, Imon and Saklain. And just with that variation that Ellis has, just might be able to get another breakthrough here.
Yeah, the batters have tried to be aggressive, but somehow they've not managed to forget about the boundaries. 24 deliveries since the last boundary, but look at what has happened in the last 21 deliveries. 18 runs, 2 wickets.
I think 10Z, where Johnson came around the wicket for 2 balls, the shot was there, just didn't execute it.
And if the surface stays like this, and if they can manage to score maybe somewhere around 140, can be a competitive total. looking at this stage of the game.
Yeah, just the shots from Saif and Ridoy. Just trying to overhit a few deliveries that weren't there and have put Bangladesh in trouble.
At the moment, just looking to rotate strike. Just trying to find a method. And these are the projected score. They're going a rate of 7.26. They were going almost 8.5 runs and over at one stage. So that will fetch them 145. Australians will be thinking if we can just knock over one more wicket and get another batter in, then probably will restrict them to get past 140. Shamim Hussain padded up, left-hander. They've been impressive in terms of line and length, the seamers, the spinners. And they've pushed Bangladesh onto the back foot.
Been very impressed. Johnson up front, swinging the ball. And then Ellis, but the spin of Zampa and Renshaw has kept things tight for that crucial period between overs 5 and 10.
Edge has just gone past the keeper. And a boundary. Finally.
He wanted to go through the covers, he wanted to be aggressive, but just that change of pace bamboozled Eamon. But you need a little bit of luck in this game, and he got it. Much needed runs there for Bangladesh.
Yeah, change of pace, clever, but unlucky because that was a genuine edge. Just gone past a diving keeper. Again, a touch wide. It's in the gap, so they'll pick up a single.
Great moving, Joel. Good run.
One more added to the total. 7 in that over. After 10, 75 for 4 Bangladesh, and it's drinks time.
Well, Bangladesh has started with fire, but Australia kept removing fuel here. We're halfway through the innings. They are 75 for 4. They've lost 4 wickets. Tanzil Hassan was the first one to depart. Straightforward catch at cover. Johnson was the one with the ball. Bartlett takes an easy catch. And then Saif Hassan trying to cut loose. Leading edge. And an easy catch at mid-off by Mitch Marsh. Renshaw picking up the wicket of the right-hander. Trying to go over deep mid-wicket. And in the end, throw away his wicket. Yeah, picked up 2 wickets in the power plays. Australia, despite Bangladeshi batters were going hard at them. And then Adam Zampa came in and removed skipper Tauhid Ridoy. Just played a slot sweep in the previous delivery. Trying to play one more and paid the prize. And the last one was Tomo Shawkar. Brilliantly catch in the deep. Oh, that is some celebration. Good afternoon, Lisa.
Afternoon. Obviously, Nikhil Chowdhury, born in Punjab, in the kabaddi type of celebration. And Zampa has been on song today. There was questions about his performance in ODI. Wasn't picking up as many scalps as he would have liked, but he's been very full today, honing in at the stumps, which has always been effective for him. And that is why he's been the leading wicket taker for Australia in this format for a long period of time.
Yeah, the current run rate for Bangladesh, 7.5. Adam Zampa, 149 wickets in 116 matches, economy under 7.5. This is outstanding. Davis comes in.
Oh, that's a lovely start, Jolie.
Left arm spinner.
Yeah, we saw him actually in the ODIs come out as a sub-fielder. He didn't have a name on his back, but he does today. A very special moment for him making his debut. And I noticed that the Australian manager had his parents on the phone as he was getting his cap presented. And Nathan Ellis got the opportunity to present it to him. And no doubt his brother, Ollie Davies, and his family are there watching right now.
Fielder will take it. What a start for Davis. A dream start, must say. Wicket in the very first over for this left-arm spinner. This is a special feeling for a bowler.
He's probably thinking, international cricket, this is easy. Second delivery, get it in the right area. Good seam position, not there to hit, really. And we know that the square boundaries are a little bit bigger here. And Emon knew he was in trouble, kept looking at the boundary rope, kept looking where it was. Cooper Connolly, the skipper, very, very happy because the bowling changes are working a treat. Emon goes for 10. Bangladesh now in trouble, 75 for 5.
Renault 5. Love at first sight. UK Car of the Year 2026.
Shamim Hussain, the new man in for Bangladesh, as the hosts are in some sort of trouble here. 150 so far, and his 40 innings so far for Parvez Imran, Shamim Hussain Patwari, beg your pardon. Good strike rate, but at the moment, they need some stability as well. 9 overs to go after this.
Oh, lovely start, Jolie.
Joel Davis picked up his first international wicket in his very first over. His brother, as you mentioned, Oliver Davies, plays for New South Wales as a top order batter. His father, Kevin Davies, also used to play club cricket. He was the third highest wicket taker for his side, picking up 14 wickets. Sydney Sixers.
Yeah, getting a great opportunity with the Sydney Sixers. And he had such a good year with them. They normally had Steve O'Keefe, and he's kind of replaced him and did the job for them, really, as they went to the final, but weren't able to get past the Perth Scorchers. At the time, I was actually a list manager for the Sydney Sixers, and Joel Davies was playing with the Sydney Thunder as well as Ollie Davies. And I remember speaking to him and his manager, and I said, come to the Sixers. There's a nice rivalry, Sixers-Thunder. I said, and then we've got one brother on each side. It's going to be fascinating who the parents will go for in that occasion. But I'm glad he's wearing the magenta now.
Oh, that would have been wide anyways if he left that, but still, just a 1 run to finish the over. A successful one for Davis. Just 2 coming from it. Bangladesh 77 for 5.
Couple, mate.
77 for 5 Bangladesh after 11 overs. Renshaw to bowl his third.
Nice, Ren.
Bangladesh's highest total since 2025 has been 205 against UAE. The next best was 196. At the moment, they must be eyeing someone 160 would be a good total, but for that, they still need to bat really well.
Yeah, to get to 160, they've got to go at 10 runs and over right now. But at the moment, the Australian bowlers and the spinners are really kind of squeezing.
Oh, was that an outside edge? Yes. Wickets kept tumbling for Bangladesh, and the spinners are doing the job for Australia. Renshaw picked up his second.
Yeah, the pace really good. And he gets wonderful shape on the ball. I mentioned that in the ODI series. Just take a look at the seam position. It really does drop on the batter. Excellent catch there by Joss Inglis. Yeah, probably got a bit of an assistance from the arm and the bicep, but it doesn't matter. It all counts. And Renshaw is in the wickets once again. Shamim, in his 50th T20 international, departs for 1, and Bangladesh 78 for 6.